Ito ang Broad Streamcast Communicators, ang naiiba at kakaibang plataporma sa digital broadcast. Mula Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao hanggang sa iba't ibang dako ng mundo. Broad Streamcast Communicators, ang sandigan ng sambayanan mula sa walang labis at walang kulang na pagbabalita, paglilingkod, maglalahad ng mga mapagbuong komentaryo at usaping pambayan para sa kapakanan ng karamihan. Broad Streamcast Communicators, tuwirang maglilingkod ngayon hanggang sa susunod na henerasyon. Buhay Online, chikahan at kaalamang pangkabuhayan. Ating tunghayan, pakinggan at tuklasin ang mga pangyayari at kaganapan sa mundo ng online. Buhay Online, chikahan at kaalamang pangkabuhayan. Alamin ang pinaka-latest trends mula sa trabaho at kung hanggang saan na ang narating ng teknolohiyang ito. At ngayon, narito na ang ating host, ang ating TechieMommy, si J.C. Bautista.
Hi everyone! So sorry! I'm super late kasi I had to restart my laptop. It was acting up. Naglalag. Hindi ako makapasok sa Facebook. So ni-restart ko yung computer ko. Ayan, nakapasok na ako. Parang humihingi na ng kapalit ng laptop ko naman. Diyos mio. Because, practically online 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. But anyway, happy Friday, everyone. Kaya nga, Friday na naman. Another week is ending, okay? And weekend na naman. Happy Friday, TGIF for a lot of people. Pero for most of us that are working from home and or have our own businesses, diba? Sometimes wala nang difference yung weekday at saka weekend. Pero yun na nga, kagaya ng advice natin para wag ka ma-stress from working from home or having your own business, you have to make time to make time, okay? You have to schedule some leisure time for yourself. At saka yun na nga sa akin, yung in-between din ang respite ko yung pagluluto at pagpupunta sa palengke at grocery. Pero nga because of the virus situation, di ba, umu-order na lang tayong lahat. Kasi gusto ko yung nagpupunta sa palengke, namamalengke, kasi nga gusto ko nagluluto. Yun talaga. Barang. Okay, so the whole week we've been talking about breakthroughs in technology dito sa Pilipinas, tsaka sa world, right? Yung mga na-feature natin yung mga pinapadala na scholar natin ng Philippines sa abroad to study, and of course yung we talked about those virologists ng mga Filipinong balikbayan din na babalik dito sa ating bansa para to belong to that virology institute na tinatayo dito na school to study more about viruses and possibly develop our own vaccine, di ba? Ang galing. Speaking of breakthroughs in technology, ano pa bang ating newsworthy things na masasabi tungkol sa Pilipinas and technology, okay? At saka yan, sa Japan, matatapos ng Olympics in the pandemic na despite the fact na thousands of people are getting infected in Osaka or Tokyo alone, ngayon naman yung Paralympics ay nangyayari sa Japan. Meron tayong kasama doon isang wheelchair racer, Mangliwan, book slot in 400-meter dash sa Olympics, okay? Ito yung news dyan. Okay, teka nga, ikwento ko nga. Tingnan nga natin. Okay. Wheelchair racer Gerald Magliwan became the first Filipino para-athlete through to the medal rounds after he qualified in 400-meter T52 event in wheelchair racing. Ang gusto niya makita yung picture niya? Sige. Let me show you. Sandali lang. Ayan na naman ako. Ika-grab lang natin siya. Okay? Itong sumali siya sa Paralympics. Okay? Tayo muna. Si Jerome Magliwan gives Team Philippines the first shot at a medal in the 2020 Tokyo Paralympics. Okay, let me show you his picture naman. Alright? Hold on, sandali lang please. Bear with me. Lalagay ko lang yung picture niya. Okay? Huwag ko lang mabura yung mukha ko na naman dito. Okay? Alright. Where are you? Paralympics, where are you? Where did I put? There you go. Ayan, okay. Ayan, alright. Thank you. Yan siya. Okay? Alright, so as I was saying, okay, si Gerald Magliwan gives Team Philippines its first shot at a medal sa 2020 Tokyo Paralympics that's actually going on right now. Okay? Wheelchair racer Gerald Magliwan became the first Filipino para-athlete through na makapasok sa medal rounds after he qualified sa 400-meter T-52 event sa wheelchair racing. Okay? After finishing out of the top 3 in Heat 1, top 3 siya, which would have granted him an outright berth to the final, Magliwan managed to move on to the next round after being the next fastest after the top 3 in Heats 1 and 2. Magliwan logged 1 minute 03.41 seconds, finishing 7th among the 8 finalists. Ang final set is tonight at 8:16 p.m. Japan time. Manila 7:16. We're an hour late sa Japan. Ahead sila ng 1 hour, okay? The wheelchair racer who also qualified in the 400-meter event final noong 2016 is looking to give the Filipino para-athletes their first medal for this edition of the Games in Tokyo. So, tinuloy pa rin ng Tokyo ang kanilang Paralympic, okay? Noong August 20 to, nilight yung Olympic flame para sa Paralympics, okay? So, yan ang latest thing, okay? Si Gerald Magliwan finishes 4th in Heat 1 of the men's 400-meter. Pero, meron siyang chance para mag-qualify sa finals, okay? Okay, so, ano pa, sa swimming, si Gary Behino finishes 6th. He's not going through to the finals, okay? Oh well, okay? So, ano pang balita? Tungkol sa technology dito sa atin sa Philippines, alright? Well, one other thing that we can talk about, of course, ito naman, para sa mga bata, alright? News naman for the children regarding technology. Okay? Yung Nintendo Switch, of course, yan ang ano ngayon, di ba? May PS4, PS5, meron ding Nintendo Switch. Okay? The Nintendo Switch merong bagong model. Okay? Ang Nintendo Switch OLED is coming to town. Okay? We will have the Nintendo Switch latest model soon. Okay? Sadly, it isn't the Nintendo Switch Pro that Nintendo fans are waiting for. Instead, we will get the Nintendo Switch OLED model. It is a watered-down upgrade. Sabi dito sa Inquirer.net na news, sabi ng si Dale Erasa na nag-review nito, sabi niya, it probably isn't worth it daw. It probably isn't worth it. I don't know why, but I'd like to welcome our friends to the show. Thank you very much for joining me this Friday morning. Okay, salamat. Pasensya na at late ako. Akala siguro ng iba wala akong show today. But anyway, first, we'll go through the new features of the Switch OLED, okay? Let's compare it to sa inaantay nilang Switch Pro. This is parang a lower grade than that. Let's explain the reasons why Nintendo is putting out a weak upgrade. and why other gadgets may follow suit. Nintendo, of course, is a legendary company that has given amazing games. Kinalakihan ko na rin yung Nintendo, di ba? Noon may Nintendo ko eh. Doon naglalaro ng Pac-Man, ng, tawag doon? Galaxian or whatever pa, or yung Pigs in Space. Basta Nintendo no araw yun. May box yun eh. So, matagal na yan. It has been giving us amazing games and consoles, okay? Yet, numerous outside factors can still affect its product releases and sales. Okay, let's learn what happened to this Switch kung bakit hindi yung pinaka high grade na version ng Switch ang kanilang ilalabas. Itong Nintendo Switch OLED, gusto niya naman makita yung itsura. Okay, this is for the children. Okay, let's look at it. All right. Okay, Nintendo Switch. All right. Okay, I will just show you. Okay. Ito ang Nintendo Switch. Alright. Sandali lang, please. Pasensya na. Nintendo. OLED version, hindi siya yung Pro. Okay? Bakit kaya? Alamin natin kung bakit parang lower grade itong is instead of the upgrade. Okay, it's an upgrade pero hindi yung in-expect ng mga tao na Nintendo Pro. Okay. Oops. Kumanta bigla. Where is that? Okay, there. Here it is. Ayan. Okay. Yan. Alright. This is the Nintendo OLED. Okay. That we are talking about. Sabi na muna natin dito si Gerald. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, ito yung lalabas na version, right? OLED. The internet was eagerly waiting for the Nintendo Switch Pro. Yung Inquirer USA even released an article about it before. Bloomberg reporters also wrote about it. So, bakit hindi nilabas yung Nintendo Pro? Okay? Okay. Now, we're finally getting a new Switch model pero sa October pa. It's not the Nintendo Pro. It's going to be the Nintendo Switch OLED model. Itong nasa picture. It has a 7-inch OLED display that has more vibrant graphics than the original. Kaya lang, hindi enough to sa mga diehard players, okay? Kasi the resolution remains at 720p. It doesn't have the 4K support na gusto ng mga fans expecting it from the Nintendo Pro. What's more, the OLED model includes these other features, okay? Merong wider tabletop stand, okay? You can prop the Switch OLED at wider angles, okay? May built-in wired LAN port na pwede mo ikabit sa computer. This new version can connect to your modem using a LAN cable. So, pwede siyang rumekta sa inyong router or modem, right? 64 gigabyte internal storage. It can save more games and files from your device. At may enhanced audio ito. Okay? Okay? Get louder sound effects for your games, alright? So, mga kabataan, mga gamers, alright? Meron naman palang mga upgraded features eh, okay? Other than this, okay, the OLED version works like the original Switch, alright? It has a handheld mode, TV mode, and tabletop mode. Play it on the go or sa couch, right? Okay? One positive about the Nintendo Switch new model is the longer battery life, okay? Mas mahaba ang battery life nito. It's thanks to the energy-efficient OLED screen, okay? It still has the same Joy-Cons from the original Switch, okay? Pero, ayun siya, mas longer battery life, tsaka yung screen niya, alright? Energy-efficient kasi yung screen, okay? So, i-compare natin itong Nintendo Switch na to. The new model versus PRO, okay? The OLED version, okay? Ay sabi nitong nag-review, okay, sa Inquirer, was truly a weak upgrade. Kasi daw, it doesn't allow 4K visuals, okay? Sa mga gamers, naintindihan na yung sinasabi ko. It's even more obvious once you compare it with the Pro's expected features, okay? Yung Pro kasi pinag-usapan na binalita na lalabas, hindi pa siya ang lalabas pala. Ito munang OLED model, okay? At least, itong OLED model got the larger 7-inch screen, supposedly in the Pro. Yet, it still uses the same Tegra X1 chip found in the current Switch family, okay? So, ayan yan, ha? Ito itsura ng Switch OLED, okay? Alright. The Pro model kasi na inaantay ng mga tao was expected to have a mid-gen specs boost, okay? Its upgrade should look like the original 3Ds, diba? To the recent version. Sadly, it will still perform like the past Switch consoles, yung mga older models, okay? Many are wondering why, bakit ginawa to ng Nintendo? Itong upgrade na mas mahina sa Pro. The global semiconductor chip shortage is a likely reason. Yun pala, kasi meron tayong semiconductor chip shortage sa buong mundo. It has disrupted supply chains across the world, diba? Kasi nga siguro dahil sa COVID, countries closed their borders to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Unfortunately, dahil dito, 'di ba, naka-apektuhan 'to ng mga economies at ng mga negosyo. Lockdowns made it harder to get goods and materials, 'di ba? Pati services. Specifically, yung gumagawa ng computer chips, naging mas mahirap makuha yung mga computer chips, okay? It's a major problem for mga technology firms talaga. For example, Apple CEO Tim Cook admitted that it's affecting the upcoming iPad models dahil nga tong scarcity ng mga computer chips, okay? You could say that the same for tech companies including Nintendo. Perhaps they wanted to bring a beefed up Pro version, but yung chip shortage ang naging way kung bakit nahirapan silang i-produce yung Nintendo Pro. So, naglabas muna sila ng mas parang mahinang version. Pero marami lang namang magandang features. Dahil sa mga recent events, they probably settled with the milquetoast OLED version instead. This isn't Nintendo's official statement, ha? This was just based on other relevant events, okay? Okay? So yan ang balita tungkol sa Switch. Malungkot yung mga nag-aantay ng Switch Pro. Well, magantay pa kayo ng konting panahon. Okay? Alright. Okay. Today, okay, meron akong mga questions na natatanggap sa email, sa messenger, okay? So, we will talk about cyber security and hacks this next coming week, okay? Because gusto nilang malaman, how do we know if I'm being hacked? How do I know if there's a virus in my computer? All those things, okay, we will address that. We will talk about that, okay, next week. Anyway, hello to the ones who are joining me today. Hindi ko makita yung mga pangalan dahil grabe talaga, naglalag yung laptop ko, naglalag din yung cellphone ko. Ano bang nangyari? I'm just always kasi talaga always online. Ang dami-daming hack, viruses, whatever na pumapasok sa laptop ko. My son keeps saying, because mommy, you have all sorts of, your windows are, ang dami-dami, ang tab mo talaga, everything's, all the apps are running, you know, patayin ko daw. Hindi nga kasi, multitasking ako talaga in so many ways, alright? So, ano pa? Okay, ang news sa technology, alright? Sa Philippines, okay? With regards to, sandali lang ha. With regards to may news ako tungkol sa Tesla, di ba? Yung Tesla ang gumagawa ng autonomous cars, yung mga walang driverless cars. Sobrang advanced kasi itong si Tesla na company to, na yung may-ari is si Elon Musk, right? He's not that old, but he's super billionaire. And not only is he making driverless cars, itong kanyang latest balita, with regards to technology, okay? Tesla, okay? Car manufacturer Tesla. Nagbukas siya ng factory or ng manufacturing plant sa China. Diba? Doon yata ginagawa yung mga driverless cars also. Anyway, Musk says Tesla is likely to launch, hindi na to driverless cars, humanoid robots. Oh my gosh, kakatakot na to. Ito na yung parang tao talaga na mga robot. Sa 2022 daw, okay? Sabi ni CEO Elon Musk last Thursday, he said that the electric automaker will launch a Tesla-bot humanoid robot prototype next year, designed for dangerous, repetitive, or boring work that people don't like to do. Naman dangerous, just ko. Speaking at Tesla's AI Day event or Artificial Intelligence. Hi there, Jake. Hello there, Jake. Thank you for joining me. The billionaire entrepreneur said the robot, which stands around 5'8", ay katakot. 5'8" na itong robot, talagang life-size na, would be able to handle jobs from attaching bolts to cars with a wrench or picking up groceries at the stores. Pwede mo na siyang utusan, mamalengke para sa'yo. Oh my God. Okay, si Elon Musk ito ang nagsasalita. Okay? Ito yung news to today na balita ito, current balita ito. Ano nangyari na wala naman yung ano ko? Oh my gosh, namatay yung aking cellphone. No more battery. Okay, anyway, it's alright. So, the robot would have profound implications for the economy, right? And, sandali nga. Ano ba nangyayari sa akin talaga? Minumumu ako. Namatay na naman. Hold on, please. Bear with me, okay? I'm just gonna... Okay, yung Tesla nga ang gumagawa ngayon na, driverless cars. Scary. That's a scary thought. Yung contention ko rin talaga, natatakot akong bumili nung kahit na, magkano ba yun? 200,000 yata. Dollars, ha? Anyway, so my phone died. Never mind. Okay, I'm now going to broadcast blindly. I don't see anybody. Okay, so as I was saying, okay. Yun. Ang Tesla, gagawa sila ng humanoid robots, alright? This will do the work that people find boring or yung busy work. Pero yun na, magkakabit siya ng mga bolts, right? The robot would have profound implications for the economy, sabi niya, addressing a labor shortage, okay? He said it was important to make the machine not super expensive. Okay, the AI event, over the safety and capability of Tesla's full self-driving advance. Kasi nga, nagkaroon siya ng AI event kasi tinest drive nila rin yung mga driverless cars. Marami rin talagang speculation tungkol doon eh. Ako, for one, natatakot akong ilagay yung buhay ko sa lalay my life on a machine, right? Because it can go wrong. Hindi yata ako makakatulog ng kampante sa likod ng sasakyan kung yung driver ko wala. Computer nag-aandar. Kasi it can malfunction and it's scary. Baka mamaya, sabi niya, akala niya bigla hindi siya kotse, akala niya airplane siya. So, nagkaroon ng yung kanyang computer programming at biglang ilipad niya yung sasakyan or italon sa bangin. Katakot. But anyway, Musk didn't comment on the scrutiny over the safety of Tesla technology, okay? But said that he was confident of achieving full self-driving with higher safety than humans using current in-car cameras and computers. Talaga lang ha, kung mag-malfunction nga, walang driver. Diba? Yung mga ibang computerized cars nga, pag nasira yan, hindi mo matutulak. Hindi gaya ng manual. Pag nasira, pwede mo itulak. Kasi under pa rin yun. Anyway, US safety regulators earlier this week opened an investigation into Tesla's driver assistance system because of accidents where Tesla cars crashed into stationary police cars and fire trucks. 2 U.S. senators have also called on the Federal Trade Commission to investigate Tesla's claims for its full self-driving system. O, kita mo nga, diba? May mga aksidente. Talaga naman, nung lumabas din yung nung tinest niyang una, merong mga aksidenteng nangyari. Kasi iniisip mo talaga, how can they program all the impulses of the brain, diba? Doon sa brain ng computer. At the event on Thursday, Tesla also unveiled chips it designed in-house, okay? In-house, tungkol dito sa pagsa-self-driving, okay? It also unveiled chips for its high-speed computer, the Dojo, to help develop its automated driving system. Sabi ni Elon Musk, Dojo would be operational next year. Okay. He said Tesla will introduce new hardware for its self-driving computer for its Cybertruck electric pickup truck in about a year or so. Tesla in July pushed back the launch of its much anticipated Cybertruck. Natakot, walang driver. From this year without giving a time frame for its arrival on the market. On Thursday, some questioned whether Musk, who has frequently touted technology advances at showpiece events only to scale plans down later. So yan, nagyayabang na daw ito sa mga trade show, sa mga events na lalabas yung kaninon, lalabas tapos hindi naman niya nami-meet yung target date. Tapos so ito din na naman na pag-announce niya ng humanoid robot, it would be able to come good on his aims for the robot as well. Kailan to? Wala naman siyang sinasabi, pero sabi lang niya makakagawa na sila ng humanoid robot. 5'8" ang height, kakatakot, right? Is the Tesla bot the next dream shot to pump up the hype machine? I can safely say that it will be much longer than 10 years before a humanoid bot from any company on the planet can go to the stores and get groceries for you. Ito ang sabi ni Raj Kumar, Professor of Electrical and Computer Engineering at Carnegie Mellon University. Hindi pa raw yan mangyayari, okay? Anyway, ito, di ba, ng isang araw, minention ko yung OnlyFans. Ito yung site na nagpapakita ng mga explicit pictures, mga malaswang picture, or mga sexually themed mga pictures na binilagyan ng ban. Diba? Anong development dyan? Okay, OnlyFans yung site na yun eh. To ban content showing sexually explicit conduct. Buti naman. Kasi yung mga videos din, pinapost na minsan mga malaswana talaga. Itong news na to is coming from London, alright? OnlyFans, the only subscription platform known for adult content, will prohibit users from posting any material containing sexually explicit conduct. Buti naman, alright? Itong London-based company said in a statement that the changes, which will only go into effect October 1, were to comply. Kung tagal pa, sabihin na yung 2 buwan pang pwede maglabas ng mga kalaswaan. Okay? This will go into effect the October 1, were to comply with the requests of its banking partners and payment providers. In order to ensure the long-term, kasi parang may sasali kang subscription, ang pangalan ay OnlyFans. Only, ONLYFANS. Pero yan, marami dyan mga videos, vlogs, tsaka yung mga pictures na pinapost. So in-announce na, ibaban na ngayon yung pagpo-post ng mga explicit or yung nagpapakita ng mga videos na hindi maganda naman yung ginagawa. Alright? In order to ensure the long-term sustainability of the platform and to continue to host an inclusive community of creators and fans, we must evolve our content guidelines. Sinabi ito ng OnlyFans, okay? It said it would allow creators to post content containing nudity if it was consistent with OnlyFans policies. Kunyari, artistic. Kaya nakahubad sa art, okay? The site, which was founded in 2016 and has boomed in popularity during this COVID-19 pandemic, says it has 130 million users. Oh my gosh. OnlyFans also this week said, siguro kayo, nag-google na kayo, hinahanap nyo na itong OnlyFans. It was launching a new streaming platform and app called Off TV, on which creators can share video content on topics such as fitness, cooking, comedy, and music. Ayan naman, wholesome naman, okay? Wag nang panay, yan na nga, yung mga nagme-make out, mga ganyan. or mga pictures na, right, na malaswa na propose. Pero kasi nga, dapat fini-filter na yan. Okay? Fini-filter na dapat. Okay? So that's the news I have regarding OnlyFans tsaka yung Nintendo, right? Nintendo Switch na sinabi natin na sorry to say hindi yung Super Nintendo Pro ang lalabas kundi Nintendo Switch OLED. Okay? Ano pa ang balita? Well, regarding technology dito sa atin, of course, good news for mga smart subscribers because smart lets you unfold the fastest speeds on the new Galaxy Z Fold 3. 5G na bagong phone to, okay? Well, hindi muna ako magre-review ng mga telepono or mga promo kasi wala naman pa ako information first hand dyan. But in the coming days, we will also, like in my column before TechieMommy Talks, I will be reviewing gadgets, also here and comparing technologies, okay? Para sa kaalaman ng lahat, okay? Para makatulong, alright? Like I said, okay, there's going to be an electric vehicle summit on August 26. It is actually ongoing now, yung electric vehicle summit. It's ongoing, okay? Kasi, di ba, pinapromote din ang electric vehicles. Meron tayong mga binibenta na dyan, actually even online. So, sana maka-attend kayo itong 9th Philippine Electric Vehicle Summit which is ongoing now. Ang theme nila, accelerating the switch to electromobility in the Philippines. It's ongoing. It started yesterday on to today. Okay? So hanapin nyo yan. Philippine Electric Vehicle Summit. The transformation of the local transport sector towards electrification is slow compared to other countries, okay, such as Thailand and Singapore. One example is the jeepney. The Department of Transportation or DOT reported in June 2020 that only 18,000 jeepneys have been modernized out of the 200,000 registered. Okay? 18,000 sa 200,000, grabe, kaliit, no? Right? One of the highlights of this summit na binalita ko would be the signing of the Stakeholder Memorandum of Understanding to accelerate the switch to electromobility by 2025. The memorandum will involve representatives from key government agencies, the academe, civil society, and EVAP reaffirming their commitment to accelerate the transition to sustainable transport. Hindi na gagamit ng gas, hindi na mag-i-emit ng carbon dioxide or carbon emissions, right? Accelerating the switch to electromobility, tataas naman ng kuryente, can only take place with synergies of the government providing the enabling policy, diba? Environment at saka infrastructure combined with the eager participation mula sa private sector para mag-innovate into electric vehicle technology solutions, okay? So, ayan, ongoing ngayon, okay? Itong summit na to regarding accelerating the switch to electromobility. It's happening right now. www.evap.com.ph Electric Vehicle Association of the Philippines, ang EVAP, okay? Yesterday and today po, yung summit na yan, okay? So, ano yun nyo? Saan makaka-participate pa kayo, alright? So, yeah, ang Ateneo online schooling ay nag-start kahapon, alright? So, sana it's going to be a better experience for my son this semester because really, I was just talking to other mommies the other day and their own children are also experiencing some difficulties on online studying. And totoo naman talaga, bumabang grades, nawala ng masyadong gana to study because nga sa bahay nag-aaral. And we don't know how long this is going to take o kung kailan pa magbubukas ang face-to-face, but really, it's really a concern also that children are suffering, the students are suffering because they want face-to-face interaction with school and with their classmates, with their teachers, right? Ay, nako. So, we don't know. My student asked me, teacher, when do you think this pandemic is going to end? And of course, my answer is, I don't know. Nobody knows, right? So, we just have to make do with what we have and live with it. Kaya lang yun na nga, merong mga concerns, may mga problemang rising from that. And a big brunt of that is dun sa ano rin, sa education, right? Because yung quality ng education talaga naman nagsasuffer eh. Hindi, not for anything else. I'm not just being a bruja about it, but I can feel and see it from my own son, okay? How it's not going too well, right? Anyway, ang ano pala, ang Smart nag-launch ng 5G ready SIM, okay? Hindi ako endorser ng Smart, sinasabi ko lang din. Kung babalita naman din ako tungkol sa Globe kung meron akong balitang makuha. Pero ngayon, leading mobile, of course, provider Smart Communications is making it simpler for mobile users to cover all their connectivity needs. And alam niyo naman, importante ngayon ang connectivity para sa ating lahat. At ang internet, at ang data, okay? Meron na ngayon, ang Smart, meron ng 5G ready prepaid SIM, okay? Prepaid featuring the biggest data, call and text inclusions, yet on the country's fastest mobile network. The new Smart 5G ready SIM now comes with up to 9 gigabytes of free data, plus calls and texts to all networks, so mobile users can easily access all their favorite apps, surf their favorite sites, and connect with friends and loved ones through calls and texts, okay? So, hindi ko na masyadong i-endorse ng mabuti pero ibig ko sabihin, right? Meron ng 9 gigabyte free data kang makukuha dito sa bagong SIM ng Smart, okay? Available din ito on TNT, Smart's value brand that offers budget-friendly promos and services to suit the needs of the Filipino youth, okay? Pag inactivate nyo na tong upgraded Smart 5G ready SIM, yung mga subscribers can instantly get a 1 gigabyte open access data, up to 30 minutes of calls to all networks, and 100 texts to all networks valid for 3 days. So, automatic pag salpak nyo ng SIM, yan na yung mga perks na makakuha nyo, okay? Users get an additional 1 gigabyte open access data valid for 3 days and 10 gigabyte points upon successfully registering to the Giga Life app, okay? Ang subscribers then can get another 7 GB worth of the Giga Pack of their choice plus 100-minute calls to all networks valid for 7 days upon topping at least 100 peso load or subscribing to 100 pesos worth of promos within 7 days of activating your new SIM, okay? Itong new Smart 5G ready SIM is available at the Smart Online Store, the Smart Flagship Store on Lazada, and at accredited retailers nearby. Okay? So, importante dyan is that you take full control of your digital lifestyle. Okay? Alright. Ito, ayoko na yung mga claim. Okay? Huwag na tayong mamalita niyan. Okay, so we talked about breakthroughs in technology, right? We talked about yung humanoid robots na gustong gawin ni Elon Musk, right? And as we delve deeper into the use and effects of technology, we just really have to realize the fact that, most of us are dependent on technology, especially in this pandemic, right? It has made our lives a little bit easier and a little bit easier to cope with the present situation dahil sa internet, okay? Or sa data, or basta it's a form of communication, it's a form of at least reaching out to people na hindi mo mahawakan at hindi mo maakap. Pero at least nakikita mo sila, nakakausap, naririnig mo, right? And technology, of course, is in all this, okay? It is the one that's the operative thing that keeps us all going, okay? So kahapon, di ba, I had some insights on I had a very gainful insight on what Naomi Fitalbero said sa Sunstar regarding uh, frame of mind and how we cope up in this present times. Okay? Kung pwede ko lang ulitin ngayon kasi napakaganda naman nung kanyang sinabi. Okay? Kasi nga, when COVID-19 struck the world, the thought of change frightened everyone. Di ba? World leaders resorted to drastic measures instituting never before heard of protocols. Tsaka yun, never nating inimagine na magsasara ang mga eskwelahan. Hindi temporarily, pero for a year, and now it's more than a year, wala pa rin face-to-face learning or education, okay? The life-changing phenomenon has not only altered our landscape, but of course, it has changed our outlook, it has changed our mindset on certain things. Someone said, this is not our normal way of life. This is the new normal. Most people said you have to live with it. You have to exist in this new normal because wala kang choice. You know, wag ka na magsalk to sa mga things na nawala sa'yo. Wag ka nang magsalk tungkol sa how your life was before the pandemic. I know it's for most people, it seems surreal. It seems like a bad dream. Parang ako, iniisip ko talaga paulit-ulit na bagungot eh. Noon araw nga, iniisip ko talaga, when I wake up today, it's a new day, it's a brand new day, a COVID-free day. Pero ganun ang ganun yung isip ko, yung mindset ko. Till nagsawa na ako kasi after 1 year, after more than a year, it's still here, right? So what do we do in all this? We bring out our resilient nature, right? We bring out our ability to rise up above adversities or problems. Kagaya nga ng sinabi nito si Miss Noemi Fitalbero. While we are trying to assess how we have been managing the changes, how about looking into the meaning of the change, right? The greatest discovery during this pandemic has nothing to do with variants and vaccines. It's how people change their minds, how people change their disposition, how people change their attitudes, di ba? Sabi nga nila, believe that you possess significant reserves of health, energy, and endurance. Sabi mo sa sarili mo na malakas ka, matibay ka, di ba? May energy ka to move on and you move on from this. Makakakuha ka ng ibang trabaho, makakahanap ka ng bagong trabaho, makakahanap ka ng ways na magnegosyo. Believe in that and that will create the fact. Yun nga, bumabalik yung I think, therefore I am. Diba? Believe it na magagawa mo. The fact is that we are still alive and we can still contribute to the meaning of this change in our lives. Okay? Our tired health workers could get some inspiration from this thought because sometimes only a change of viewpoint is needed to convert a tiresome duty into an interesting opportunity. I know it's easy to say pero mahirap gawin because hindi ako frontliner. Hindi ko alam yung stresses nila na kinakaharap or danger. Pero it's all a matter of changing your mindset. Totoo naman eh. Whether you're a frontliner or you're an office worker or work from home or a homemaker, we are all existing in this pandemic situation and trying to cope up with it. So we all have to have that mindset, the positivity, right? And the willingness to move on from this, okay? We focus much on managing the change, okay? Managing the change versus giving meaning to the change, okay? When we faced retrenchment, nung nawala ng trabaho, diba, naghanap tayo ng mga ibang paraan to feed our families, to survive and fend. Diba? In fact, nagkaroon ng maraming realizations nitong pandemya na to. Some people reinvented themselves. Some people got new careers. Some people re-examined themselves to think, ano pang kaya kong gawin? May mga naging estudyante ulit. Nag-aral kasi unang-una, ang dami ng material dyan online that you can have to better yourself. You know, skills, crafts, fitness, exercises, everything. Nandiyan online. Binigyan tayo ng mas maraming opportunities to improve and better ourselves by availing of these services or talking to these people online. So when faced with a difficult situation or decision, whether to close your business or kung OFW ka, uwi ka na, i-weigh nyo yung pros and cons in order to give our families the best of everything, okay? Most of us stayed home because we have to go home. But then, anong nagawa ng staying home? Nag-proliferate yung mga negosyo online, okay? We stayed home and became small business entrepreneurs sa iba, right? Homeschooling, of course, is still difficult and it's still continuing to be difficult. We're still trying to make it work for our children. It is a difficult adjustment for both parents and children. And the teachers fine, pero mostly parents and children, really, if you can ask me. Except yung sa modular, kasi yung ibang teacher dumadalaw sa kanilang mga estudyante na walang internet, right? Na nag-aaral sa modular. That means kasi parents are now more involved in their children's education and life and academic development. Working from home meant parents needed to schedule around yung mga household chores at saka yung trabaho, Kasi magiging chaotic talaga yung household mo. Lalo na pag, for example, pareho kayong mag-asawa, nagtatrabaho, tapos ang mga anak nyo, kung sa Philippines kayo, hindi rin sila pumapasok. So lahat kayo dyan nagsishare ng workspace, whether it's studying, working, or doing household chores. You have to manage your time, you have to manage your space, and of course, have that positive mindset, okay? So with these words, okay, I'm parting with the fact that this is how we can manage the pandemic, is to change our mindset, okay? Managing the pandemic entails not only the acceptance of change, but also understanding the need to change, okay? Tama na, wag na isipin yung nakaraan sa ngayon, present, tsaka future, okay? We must therefore learn to appreciate the change. There are instances when the change will involve spending money or investing money. Pero yun nga, para yan sa kabutihan nyo. Basta ang dapat lang is to embrace the change and realize what the change is for and that we need to change. Okay? Thank you very much for joining me today. Pasensya na po at na-late ako at pasensya na din po at nagkakaproblema ako talaga technically. Maraming salamat sa mga sumama sa akin today. And of course, my show is only up to Friday. Babalik po ako. Ano ba yan? Okay, sorry. Sa Monday, alright? Thank you very much and I hope you enjoy your weekend. Keep safe po, alright? And enjoy your lunch dahil lunch na naman. Maraming salamat. And of course, I always say, please keep the faith, hope, and love in your hearts. Pananampalataya, pag-asa, at pagmamahal. Thank you very much and hope to see you on Monday again. Take care, everyone. God bless.
Inyong natunghayan at napakinggan ang mga makabagong pamamaraan sa mundo ng online sa pamamagitan pa rin ng Broad Streamcast Communicators. Hanggang sa muli, maraming salamat po.